Now the WGAL News 8 Storm Team forecast with meteorologist Ethan Houston.
A very active wintry weather pattern is with us. Could see some spotty snow showers over the next hour or so, but they're tapering off. Just may see a lingering isolated snow shower as we get closer to dawn and for the morning commute. Then get ready for the Arctic air to arrive before the big snowstorm. We're talking sub-zero wind chills late Friday into Saturday, so that's why that's an impact time frame. And then it's an alert day on Sunday as significant snow is likely across the Susquehanna Valley, and it is possible some spots of the valley could pick up, if not a little bit more than a foot of snow by late Sunday night into Monday. On Live Local 8 right now, we are tracking some isolated showers in the form of some flurries or spotty snow showers, mainly up towards Reading, and also some areas that have received some snow that actually coated the roadways. That was in parts of Mifflin and Juniata counties as we've gone through the night tonight. But I expect these snow showers to continue to dissipate, become fewer number, but the clouds will be thick and we're staying warmer than last night. So as we go through the night tonight, perhaps just a stray snow shower. Look at these temperatures, only down to near 30 degrees. And notice again, early tomorrow morning through the mid-morning hours, few flurries or a stray snow shower not out of the question. You can see that here on the predictor. There's a weak cold front coming in from the northwest and another front back behind as we go through tomorrow morning. So that's what could trigger an isolated snow shower. Most, if not all of the valley will just see passing clouds. But tomorrow afternoon, it's actually going to feel pleasant compared to the chill that we've been dealing with. Temperatures will be back up into the lower 40s. That's a little bit above average. Now on Friday, the Arctic air starts moving in after sunset, and that frigid air will be in place ahead of the snow. Notice the highs on Saturday only in the teens, but Friday evening, Friday night, and Saturday morning, that's where we could have those sub-zero wind chills. So you want to limit your time outdoors as there is a threat for frostbite. Notice here on the predictor as we go through the night tonight area wide, especially into Saturday morning, we're talking those sub-zero wind chills, possibly as low as 10 below, if not lower. But right now across the valley, we have thick cloud cover and it is relatively mild compared to early this morning where lows were down to near or just below the 0-degree mark in spots. Still 36 right now in Elizabethtown, 39 if you're watching us in Hanover, 38 in Landisburg. Where's the Arctic air now ahead of the storm? Building in over the Dakotas, just 4 right now in Minot, North Dakota, 14 in Sioux Falls. Where's the winter storm? Just off the coast of California. You can see some rain showers now along the west coast of California. That storm moves inland tomorrow, and it's going to be steered by this ridge of high pressure and the jet stream. It's going to send it over the mid and deep south, and then it starts to move off the east coast Saturday night into Sunday. And we are seeing increasing confidence that we're dealing with widespread snow and likely heavy snow. So watch the predictor here as we go through Saturday night into the pre-dawn hours of Sunday. Here comes the light snow. It picks up in intensity. I think the most intense snow will be Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. Then we're talking blowing and drifting snow as the storm departs on into Monday and high pressure builds back in, and that Arctic air will remain in place. So it is a high confidence that this is likely going to be a 6-inch snowstorm across all, if not of the Susquehanna Valley, and possibly upwards of a foot. Looking less likely as we get to about 1.5 feet, and it would be historic if we're talking more than 2 feet of snow, because that would be like a top 5 storm. But in terms of chances for 12 inches of snow, 60 to 80% across much of the Susquehanna Valley. A little bit lower down into Maryland now because it looks like they could get actually some freezing rain, some sleet mixing in as you get south of Baltimore. But the forecast is coming into focus, but it is still fluid. Track of the storm is key. If it moves a little farther to the north, that means possibly more intense snowfall bands, or that could bring in some warmer air where we could see some freezing rain or some sleet trying to mix in with this snow. As of right now, that does not look likely. And just how long is the snow coming down? If it stays or we see it stick around longer, that could be heavier snowfall totals. If it's a little bit faster, moves off the coast quicker, we could see some lower totals. So that's something we will continue to monitor and fine-tune the snowfall total and impact forecast. But be prepared for snow-covered roads through the day on Sunday. High travel disruptions, especially as we go through Sunday night into Monday. Visibility could be poor at times. That's why Monday's an impact day after Sunday's alert day, because of the blowing and drifting snow. And notice that intense winter chill. That's sticking around all of next week. We're talking possibly more than a week on end where we could be staying below freezing, highs in the 20s all next week and lows at times down into the single digits once again.